Hi, it's Claire and
Susie
from Cluesy. Thank you so much for joining into our frequency today. So, we talked about the shoulder last week. It's still Fascial February, and it's not a Friday, it doesn't roll off my tongue. So today we're going to talk about the pelvic ring. It's for women especially women that have had traumas, whether it's childhood abuse or sexual assault or car accidents, but particularly for women, we tend to hold all of our emotional baggage in this area. So for me, when I started working on this with Ian O'Dwyer, who is the brains behind all of this fascial movement, he really, I hated him, to be honest. It was the most painful, swear-provoking things I had ever done. But now my shape has changed, my gait has changed, so the way I walk, the cellulite has reduced, and my back is a lot stronger and freer, and so have my hips. So this stuff is amazing.
And there might have been a few tears from the emotional releasing.
Oh, there might have been a few tears in the emotional releasing, but according to Susie, I cry all the time, especially during like Aladdin cartoon movies and things like that. So I wouldn't take the tears into account. But in the clinic, when I do run my clients through this kind of work, yes, there are tears and a lot of swearing, but all of them are grateful for it at the end. So some of the tools that we use in here is the torture stick. It's not really a torture stick, but this is a stick mainly used on knees and ankles. Thank you, assistant. This is a roller, but it's a pressure point roller. It's really, really firm, and it's got all these knobby bits on it. And the thing that makes you cry the most is this horrible ball. It's called a trigger point ball. It has absolutely no give in it. The roller kind of gives you like a more surface area. That ball, it really gets in, just like that Colgate ad. But what we're going to do today with the pelvis is just show you how we test people's pelvic movement. So again, Susie's going to stand with her feet shoulder width, hip width apart, weight evenly balances, and then she's going to do what we call a sit and reach. So she's going to sit, she's going to allow her knees to go over her toes, and she's going to reach. And you can already tell that Susie has some tension through here because she doesn't really move that great through. So, and her squat's not low. So where are you feeling the tension there, babe?
Through my knee, and through my back.
Yeah, interesting. So lots of places. So when we work on the pelvis, we do with everything, we do bony work, muscly work, and then movements. So when we work with the bony stuff, we do the sacrum, which isn't that bad. Then we come out to the top of the iliac crest here, which is nasty. The one that gets the most swearing is the greater trochanter, because it's the bony bit here of the femur that all of our butt muscles connect to, and our glute muscles as well. There is also some burses there. Nasty stuff. But in a good way. It's a good nasty. And then the more you do it, the less nasty it is. And then the muscles that we work, of course, are the butts, the quads, the TFL, the ITB, and any other acronym you can think of in this area. Plus, we do pelvic bone, and all women's favourite is the adductors through here. That took me to heaven, and not in a good way, the first time I did this, but as I said, it's gotten easier and easier and easier. So we do that with the roller, and then we just do some simple movements. So one of the movements that I love, because it does knees, ankles, shoulders, hips, bones, knees and toes, or whatever, head, shoulders, knees and toes, and the hip pelvis, is called the, it's just a slide basically. So we use this little slidey thing because we don't want to ruin our lovely cork floor, but you can use a towel. And all Susie's going to do is lean into the wall, raise that right knee up, raise the right knee up like she's about to, the left knee, sorry, like she's about to go running, that's it. And then really push against the wall and go back as far as she can. And you can still see that she doesn't move very well through that pelvic area. So we've got a bit of work to do just to loosen that up. So we just do 10 of these on each leg. And it doesn't look like much, but Susie, how does it feel? It's a bit of a workout, isn't it? Yeah. You generally get really quite sweaty and a bit out of breath when you do this, even though it doesn't look like anything, because it's engaging your whole entire body. It is actually my favorite thing. I don't trust you standing behind me with all these torture sticks.
And the first time I did it, I got DOMS. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
from doing
which
that.
is delayed onset muscle soreness. So then after we do those kind of things, we would then recheck Susie's movement. Now, I'm not expecting anything hurrah, but just see Susie do that sit and reach and just see if you feel any different after just that one tiny thing.
Not too much.
Yeah. So you'll see here that Susie's been trained not to let her knees go over her toes because that's how she's been trained to do a squat her whole life. And when she's getting ready for volleyball, her weight is not back, but your body is designed to have knees go over toes. But Susie will find that really quite foreign. So next time you're doing a sit and reach, make sure you let those knees go over the toes. It's how your body is designed to work. So that's the pelvis. It's the most powerful part of the body to roll on. Even despite doing all of this as part of my leg break recovery, nothing was like, the ankle was painful, yes, but nothing prepared me for the pelvic ring. But the biggest change came from working on the pelvic ring. So again, if you want to know more about how we do this and why, then please shoot us a message, book in for an appointment. What we normally do with our clients is bring them in for an assessment, make sure that they've got their pain and inflammation a little bit under control, and then we bring them into the movement session. So do you have anything to add, Susie?
No, other than I think we need to do this again at home.
Yes, Susie needs to move more. So again, thank you so much for watching. I still don't trust her behind me with these sticks and stuff because I have been hit in the clinic before by a client who might have been a little bit in pain. So yeah, if you want to come and hit me, then please book in. If not, just come and experience the powerful fascial release work that we do here at Clusie Clinic. Thanks for watching.